On this episode of Dirt Road Traveler, we're on our 9th and second last leg of the John Muir Way.
We're heading to North Berwick from Port Seton.
And that is the Gosford estate behind us. Well, we were truly blessed to stay with Gina at her amazing bed and breakfast here in Port Seton. Know this, if you're in the area, what a lovely, lovely property. And we've got the information how you can reach the anchorage in the description of this video. So today we are on leg 9, our second last leg, and we're heading off right now to North Berwick. And we hope you enjoy the adventure that follows. See you soon.
So today it's Tim's turn to look for a geocache, and from all the hints, we know it's here, and it's right across the street from the Anchorage B&B, and wow, that was easy. So let's just go a little closer and see what it looks like. Let's see. Show the viewers how small it is. That is incredible.
You're talking about the geocache, right?
Yes.
Okay. Some things we're not supposed to talk
dear.
about on camera. It's pretty full, yeah, and moist. So we're just gonna put it back, but
yeah, and we'll mention in our
log
saying that it is moist and should be replaced.
Moist.
But there you go.
Cindy said moist.
There you go, everyone. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes. Alrighty. Have a great day.
And that's our view.
And the boats are back, so let's go see how they did, especially that Genie Stella, because we were looking at it last night. What is it?
Prawns.
Prawns.
Langoustines.
Langoustine prawns. And these are the boats that we saw leaving last night, and they're here now. This is very awesome. What a wonderful catch. And as we walk away from the fishing port, we see this awesome mosaic mural. Very cool. So we're not even half a kilometer into our day, and we found a geocache, had a chat with that nice young fisher guy and his baskets and baskets of prawns. Each of those baskets of prawns was over 40 kilograms of prawns. So I think they had a pretty good night, but I don't know. And it's just so gorgeous here as the tide starts to head out. Trying to remember the words. And there's this super cool stone monument with a porthole in it that takes us to Cindy. I love this spot. And our first John Muir Way marker of the day talks about this golf course behind us, the historical links course here. And they say that Mary, Queen of Scots, used to actually play golf here. And on our way out of town, there's this beautiful little monument. And we've been walking along for the last 400 or 500 meters, these summer homes, summer cottages, and it's a cottage community, sort of like a condo community, and they look directly across the highway to the Firth of Forth. Very nice opportunity for people to get out of the city and see some sea. And now we head down and walk along the shore. We're just over 2 kilometers into our morning. some of the beautiful flowers we see along the walk. So, pro tip about the John Muir Way. When you see a public toilet or a toilet, you stop. Whether you need to use the toilet or not, you stop and use the toilet. There are very few. Only the last couple of legs have we actually seen public toilets along the way. So stop. It's a fun part of the trail. We're, I don't know, maybe 20 meters, 30 meters from the actual water. And we're going through this sandy beach trail that runs parallel to the shoreline on our north, and on our south, a golf course. Of course, as Cindy would say. On this, our 9th leg of the way, we're spending again very much time close to, if not right on the shoreline. And we are being gifted with so many beautiful, beautiful sights. And this is again one of them. Okay, very sorry for the wind noise, but center screen, you start seeing the cathedrals, and you can see the Edinburgh Castle from here. And we're 5 kilometers from the Anchorage B&B on our walk today. That's pretty cool. And how beautiful is this heather along the side of the shore. And this is the entrance to Gosford House. Let's go take a look. And this is Gosford House. Today it's used mostly for wedding and meeting venue. But what a stunning property. And take a look at the lions and the swans on the top of the house itself. And this is the south entrance of the building. So if we look at the front video that we saw, this would be to the right-hand side of the screen. This is very interesting that this property was actually requisitioned to be an army base during World War II. Alrighty, we just finished the short tour, which was 45 minutes, and the property is unbelievable. We saw one of the 6 known Mona Lisas. We saw Michelangelo's self-portrait. We saw Raphael. The art in this collection is incredible. No photos allowed, but I am so happy to have had this experience. If you have the opportunity to walk the John Muir Way, spend the time to tour the house.
It's a must.
It's a must. We carry on now. So having just been in Gosford House and learning that it was requisitioned by the British Army during World War II, it's intriguing that there are these concrete barriers here. Now, these barriers were actually placed along this line as a form of defense for that property. And you'll see that they carry on for quite a distance through this area. And the trees in this forest are very, very cool. It's almost like they're talking to you. Something that is extremely popular as we've walked along here in Scotland are bowling clubs. Such a posh little hobby. We're always able to find time to pay our respects at the community's war memorials as we walk by. We'll take a bit of time here to explore the kirk at the Aberlady Church. About 10.5 kilometers into our day, as we're walking through Aberlady, we're greeted to this row housing that really is quite spectacular. There's no identification as to what this is, but I'm certain it's something very cool. And this is what low tide looks like at this end of the Firth of Forth. It becomes almost a grassland. Oh, and we're about 11 kilometers into our walk. This property is called Slate Hall, and it overlooks that flat. Alrighty, you've all heard of the Gulf Coast. Scotland has the Gulf Coast. Oy, it's so awesome here. There's something distinctly cool about this. And a short walk past that incredible archway at Luffness House is this. I think it's a silo, but I don't know. We were told by some folks in a pub yesterday that this museum is very much worthwhile if you're into cars and the history of cars. As we get passed by an absolutely gorgeous Bentley with the license plate A9ENT. But we don't really feel up to going to a motor museum, but you might want to. While you're walking out of town, you will see that sign for the car museum, the motor museum. Then you're going to make a right across the golf course. Don't take the roadway. There's a path beside it. Don't be on the golf course side of the wall. We just found out as we're at the golf course. The kind thing that's happening is the two gentlemen that gave us direction, are buying us a pint. Alrighty, so here's a photo of Cindy and me with Keith and Glenn. Well, it was amazing. They bought us a pint. We had a nice long chat, made them honorary Canadians. And it was just so special to spend half an hour just chatting, and I don't know, we didn't really talk about anything other than maybe just chatted, so that was great. We hope you're enjoying this video. We're really, really loving this 9th leg of the John Muir Way. If you enjoy this video, please think about giving us the thumbs up. Please leave us a comment. We love your comments. We love your questions. We're happy to answer. And if you're not already a subscriber to the Dirt Road Traveler channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of our community. The only thing that happens is if you set it up that way, you'll get notifications of our new videos. Anyways, keep on enjoying this video, and thanks so much for watching. Another gorgeous ruin. We're walking a little bit away from it right now, so just thought we'd try to capture it for you. Very cool. And at 14.25 kilometers, we're at another ruin. This little area with all these centuries old row homes, it's just fantastic to look at. So this old property has been converted into condos, and it's awesome, in my opinion. We're about 16.9, 16.7 kilometers into our walk. Our two devices are actually reading a little differently, so it's in around that area. The trail has just taken us off the roadway into the walled garden. And there's some of the things that we're going to see. Here we go. So this is the Derylton Parish War Memorial, dedicated to those who served and lost their lives in both World War I and II. And look at the beautiful Derylton Church in behind. This is the Church of Scotland, Derylton, and what they deem as a historic Scottish kirk. We're going to take a wee look around and then head back onto the way. And the trail here is taking us through one of those wheat fields, but the wheat's been harvested and now the straw has been farrowed, I think it's called. And the trail has us walking through the rows of drying straw, which I find is, I don't know, less than cool for the farmer himself because it's costing him money. Anyways, here we go. The trail is taking us out back of this stately home. And a lovely view of the water and the little island out there across this golf course. It's quite beautiful. Okay, I had the wrong parents. Look at that place. It's been a day. 24.8 kilometers. We're at our hotel for the night, the Nether Abbey Hotel. We're gonna go inside for our ceremonial final tip of our walk. And we'll thank you now for watching this episode of Dirt Road Traveler. Leg 9, our second last leg of the John Muir Way. Tomorrow we'll make our way to Dunbar. Anyways, thanks again for watching this episode of Dirt Road Traveler. And now the formal end to today. Cheers.
Cheers.